So anyone who's ever made their own arrows before will know that buying the full length fletches can get quite expensive, because normally they're about 80p each and you can only get one fletch out of each one. It's really cheap and really easy to make your own. So what you're going to need are your feathers, you'll need a sharp Stanley knife, a pair of scissors, your fletch template, a piece of light sanding paper, nothing too heavy, and the clamp from your fletching jig. There are parts of the feather that aren't any use that you need to get rid of, so the thin side is no good, the top is too thin, and the big thick stem at the bottom needs cutting off as well. So all you're going to do is just going to take your Stanley blade and chop those off. Now, very helpfully down the centre of each feather is actually quite a deep ridge, which is almost like a guideline for all fletchers to cut down. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut down that ridge. So start by cutting in about an inch from the top, turn it round, inch from the bottom. Don't try and cut all the way down in one go. You'll end up ripping the fletch. And then just gradually, inch by inch, just connect those two cuts together until you can pull it apart. Now, it's not going to be the neatest at the moment, but you don't need to worry about that too much just yet. You can deal with that later on. So take your fletch template. The right way round is generally helpful. And then just cut around your template. And there you have your fletch, almost ready. Now, you do want your fletch to sit nice and flush on the arrow, and it's not particularly neat from where you cut it for the first time down the ridge. So just really carefully, for the big, thick, lumpy, bumpy bits, just take your Stanley knife blade and gently whittle it away without cutting off your fingers, which is generally quite helpful. Don't worry about making it perfectly smooth, as long as you just get rid of the big bits. And then just pop it in your clamp. Take your sandpaper and just really gently sand it so it's nice and smooth. And there you have it. Shiny new fletch.